Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. As the real estate industry struggles to regain its footing, the Mortgage Bill of Rights is there now for people who may be facing foreclosure still. With us now, Senator Correa to talk about the Mortgage Bill of Rights.
Hi, Leslie.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us about some of the details in the Mortgage Bill of Rights.
Well, let's pull back. We know we have a major mortgage crisis. We've had a meltdown in our housing market. We're about stabilized, but there's still a lot of people that are hurting. People losing their homes, and people are essentially being foreclosed on. Some properly, but a whole lot of people incorrectly. What happened was at the federal level, they had a major settlement with a number of big banks, and we in California took that big settlement and adopted a lot of those aspects. In addition, we provided some of our own laws to come up with a Mortgage Bill of Rights. And the most important aspect, in my opinion, in that Mortgage Bill of Rights is we're outlawing what's called dual tracking.
And that is when people are trying to restructure their loans, and at the same time the bank is working to foreclose on those homeowners.
Last night I had a town hall, and I had some folks telling me, you know, Lou, I was calling the bank, we're negotiating, they're telling me, make your payments, I'm making my monthly payments, we're going to negotiate something. Then the next day somebody shows up and says, I'm the new owner of your home. That's what's called dual tracking. And under the new law, that's a no-no. You cannot. Under the new law, the banks have to assign you a specific live person to negotiate with, and that person takes care of all the aspects of the negotiations.
How big a problem was that in the percentage of the people who are facing foreclosure?
It's a huge problem, and the best way to describe how big it is everybody you talk to seems to have the same experience. Trying to negotiate something, I got foreclosed on. Tomorrow, Saturday morning, in my office, we're going to have another mortgage workshop, mortgage foreclosure workshop for veterans. And so again, folks are still hurting. I think this is going to continue to be a problem. My advice to folks is, if you have problems with a foreclosure, make sure you document everything you do. Make sure you let us know as electeds. Make sure you let somebody know if you think you're not getting a fair handshake.
Okay. Sometimes the banks are the bad guys in these foreclosures, but they're the ones who loaned people money in the first place.
It's a big mess because the banks lent the money. Maybe the banks were the investors. Maybe the people that originated the loan sold it to somebody else. So you have really people getting hurt at all levels. The person who loses the house, the investor who bought the mortgage, who now is going to take a major loss, and everybody else in the middle.
How is the Mortgage Bill of Rights and what's going on right now in the real estate industry, how is it affecting the prices in the future of the stability of our market?
We're hoping that this Mortgage Bill of Rights actually stabilizes the market by giving people more clarity in terms of what they're facing, giving people a roadmap on how to keep their homes. And we're hoping at the end of the day we can say, because of this Mortgage Bill of Rights, more people were able to stay in their homes. Of course, there's always those that are not going to be able to keep their homes. But remember, like when I was in college, my professor used to tell me, your home is your biggest investment that you'll ever make in your life, but nonetheless it's an investment. People understand that if you lose your house within 3 years, your credit will effectively be restored and you can look at buying a house again.
Okay, Senator Correa, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and thank you for joining us. You can always check out additional local editions on My Government On Demand, Channel 1, or YouTube. I'm Leslie Leyton.